What's going on? So we're talking about love. We're talking about what is love on the page, right? Go to the Facebook page. I am Sadiq King. Go follow my Facebook. On all over all the platforms. The question is, what is love? I'm really interested, guys. Like, what is y'all definition of love? What do you think love is? So I said I'm gonna try to do this without Googling. So. Because we should all know, right? We should all know what love is. I got some comments from the YouTube. So this one is from Vanex. Vanex says, "We appreciate you, Vanex." It says, "Love is complicated. Love is when you could do anything for a person or being without caring about the consequences. But sometimes knowing that it's too much and that person or being may never feel the same way." That sounds like somebody's been hurt. I think that this is like that unconditional love that a lot of us think about. Now, first off, Vanek started with saying love is complicated. And I think that that's fair, right? Love is definitely complicated, but it's a complexity that could be made easy, in my opinion. Real genuine, real pure love that most of us probably felt at its peak as a child, as a real young child. That it's fairly easy, you know? We've made it complicated. Vanek says, "Love is when you could do anything for a person or being without caring about the consequences." That unconditional love. Now, I love that they said that love is when you can do anything for a person and not care about the consequences. Because I see that love is a noun and a verb. And I think a lot of us think about the noun of the feelings that we feel for the person, the admiration that we have. And some of those feelings is what can make things complicated, right, Vanex? They say, when you could do anything for a person or being without caring about the consequences, but sometimes knowing that it's too much and that person or being may never feel the same way. Now, that's sad. That's what I'm saying. That's like somebody's been heartbroken. I mean, we all have, but sometimes knowing that it's too much and that person or being may never feel the same way. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the next one, and we're going to come right. I like what you said, Vanex. Prince Vince says love. Prince Vince. That's good. Prince Vince says love is to have every, this is in capital, all caps, every feeling you can have for a person, ... Now, this is what we're talking about, the noun, how most of us feel about the word love. Is about the feelings. It's about the emotion, which most of the time is this admiration for the person or people, which it is a noun, a person, a place, or thing. It is this thing inside of us for another person or thing. But the verb, I think, is a lot of the times where we miss out at. So for me, I mean, I don't really know. That's why I asked the question. Love is definitely duty. Right. So I've been taught in the nation by Minister Farrakhan. He always says that love is duty. And when you have a duty to do something, it can get hard, you know. It could be some days you don't want to do it, but you know that the job is important. You know that it has to be done. That is why it is your duty, someone's duty, for it to be done. So I do think that is love, and I think that more so deals with the verb of love being a duty, like Van X was saying, caring about a person without the consequence, or you could do anything for a person without caring about the consequences. That's duty, you know. And a lot of people do these duties for others because of the admiration that they feel. Equality is coming to mind for me. I'm really big on fairness and equality. And I may not always get it right. But for some reason, I feel like that needs to somewhere be in that definition of love. Those conversations that you have out of love should always fall back on some type of equality, fairness, right? I don't like unfairness. I don't think that that's godly. I think that's of the devil. That's not good. It's just no love in that. There's no love in that, because equality and fairness, it's like, is I don't know. It's like because you are, the person may not deserve it. I think that's kind of really what I'm trying to say. And maybe it's more so equality than fairness, because it may not be fair that this person is getting this, but you split it in half and you take a half, although you deserve, more. The whole damn thing. You deserve more, but you take a half and giving the other person the other half because it's equal, because you love that person. I think that's just was coming to mind. And then when I think of how people actually do love, we usually love people who don't deserve it, right? They wind up taking a lot more of the half, 75%, and leaving us with nothing. If 25 or nothing, So for some reason, that equality is coming up. Because when you split that thing in half, whatever you're splitting in half, right? It's out of respect. It's out of the admiration that you have. It's not because you deserve it. And I don't think you have to really love anybody for much reason. To be honest with you, people love who they want to love, and what they want to love for their own personal reasons. Love is kind. Love is patience. This is what the Bible talks on. And I believe that in the same of what I'm speaking on, this equality, I just think that that's out of kindness, not because you deserve it. And patience, because there will be a time when you do deserve it, right? So, okay, because it makes me want to take back saying not deserve it, and I think I should say that usually the people that we love, they don't deserve it in that moment, because the simplicity of love that is life is for everybody. Everybody deserves love. That's why I want to take it back, and because you just may not deserve it in that moment, right? But we split the half, whatever it is, because I love you in this moment. So equality comes to mind for me, but everybody definitely deserves love. And so if you're kind enough to split that thing, right? And then you're patient enough for them to wait for them to actually deserve that thing. Oh, we're in good motion, baby. We're in good motion. Yeah, and I think that it can be there, and it should be there, and it will be there if you choose for it to be there. And you, of course, you have to work at it. We all know that. And this is for all type of love. I mean, you have love-hate relationships with your favorite foods, your best friend, your parents, your siblings, and especially your lover, your romance. So I just think that we have to make choices, make the decision. The choice is, I'm going to perform my duty, and whatever that duty is for you, however you love on people. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to love you in duty and in feeling, because I choose to. I've decided to. And in that, love, the feelings grow. Shit, maybe the duties do too. But either way, it's love growing. So I don't know exactly what love is. I'm still in this journey of life, trying to figure this thing out, trying to figure out what life is, figure out what love is. But I know that I know it when I see it. I got it, and I but I'm talking like how to express it, which I think mankind has had a hard time doing for a very long time, is really hard for me. And I'll get more concrete about my answer in the near future, I promise. But I hope that you hear through the bullshit of what I'm saying right now. Cause that's my answer, man. I mean, I love the God, and I follow the Bible as much as I can, and and I believe that love is patience, love is kind. I believe it. I believe that, and without that scripture, I feel that in my own just believing in for some reason, like I said, equality comes up, because everybody deserves it. I mean, we all deserve it. Maybe not in this moment. In this moment, I deserve more of it. In this moment, you deserve more of it. But all in all, under this great big sun, we all deserve it. So my choice, my decision today is to be fair and be equal. I don't know, guys. I'm getting out of here. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Or, well, shit. We'll do this every week. We'll be doing we'll be doing new questions of the week every week. So just follow the page. I want y'all to leave y'all comments down below. And yeah, hopefully we can do a video together and we can really talk about this thing. So yeah, what's up?